So how's it going, everyone? Welcome back to the channel and welcome to another video. Now this is officially my first video of the year of 2023. Coming in strong, I have a brand new microphone and I plan on making a bunch of changes this year going forward. And one of the changes is going to be with this video. Last year I did a lot of like news videos and tips and tricks and guides, and I didn't get the chance to sit down and just make videos about whatever was on my mind. I didn't make any like opinion-based videos. Everything was just strictly news or tips and tricks, and everything was more of like a serious setting. And I want to do more of like opinion videos and just basically more videos of me just talking and sharing my opinions and interacting with you guys in the community. And today I want to talk about Hogwarts Legacy. Now Hogwarts Legacy is coming out in a little less than a month if you're playing on the Xbox Series X or the PS5 or PC. And this is easily one of my most anticipated games of the year. I am just super stoked for Hogwarts Legacy, and I can tell that a lot of you guys out in the community are too. Now there is a lot of drama around Hogwarts Legacy. If you are unfortunate enough to have a Twitter account, then you've probably seen all the drama, and just there's tons of news articles and popular tweets with thousands of upvotes of nothing but people just hating on Hogwarts Legacy and just hating on J.K. Rowling and the Harry Potter universe and anything related to Harry Potter. It's getting just downvoted because of J.K. Rowling and her views. Like if you look on Twitter, it's just tons of people saying, hey, don't buy Hogwarts Legacy. We don't want to support J.K. Rowling. And they've even gone so far to say that you're transphobic if you consider buying Hogwarts Legacy. And I think that whole thing's stupid. And obviously a lot of you guys do too. You can definitely tell that Twitter is just in its own little world. The real world operates a lot differently than what you see on Twitter. Because if we go take a look at Steam, the top selling game on Steam right now is Hogwarts Legacy, and the game isn't even out yet. This is nothing but pre-order sales, and it made it the #1 game on Steam. So that's absolutely crazy. So I think that's absolutely nuts. The game doesn't even come out for a whole nother month, and it's already the top seller on Steam. And I have no doubt that it would easily be one of the top sellers on the PlayStation and Xbox stores if they didn't delay it on the Xbox One and the PS4. Now with Hogwarts Legacy being the top seller on Steam, you do have some doubts from the community. I've seen some people say that this is going to be another Cyberpunk situation where everybody gets overhyped and they pre-order and then they're just disappointed on launch. And I've been burnt on pre-orders far too many times. I myself pre-ordered Cyberpunk and I was let down with Cyberpunk. I feel like Hogwarts Legacy is learning from the Cyberpunk situation, because with Cyberpunk, the main thing that held Cyberpunk back was the last gen consoles. Playing on PC at launch for Cyberpunk, what still wasn't the greatest, but it was a far different experience than playing on the Xbox One or the PS4. And one could argue that if they didn't have to release it on the PS4 or the Xbox One, then Cyberpunk probably would have released in a lot better state. Now Hogwarts Legacy is learning from Cyberpunk's mistakes, and they have delayed the PS4 and the Xbox One versions of the game, and the Switch version is going to come out even later than that. So this gives me some hope. I feel like it's going to be a lot more polished at launch compared to Cyberpunk, and I'm just not too worried that this game's going to be a launch disaster. Now, I could be wrong. I've been wrong many times in the past, but the fact that they've postponed the Xbox One and the PS4 release, I look at that as a good sign, and I feel like they made the right call. And I feel like if the game wasn't going to be ready at launch, they would have just postponed the game entirely instead of just postponing the last gen consoles. If it launches buggy and glitchy, then there's going to be a lot of angry fans. But like I said, I'm not too worried about it, and it appears that not too many of you guys are either. But it's not just these Steam pre-order sales that tell me that this is going to be a very popular and very successful game. One of the major things that tells me that this game is going to be so popular are the views that this game gets on YouTube. Now when it comes to me making content on this website, I do a lot of research for the games that I'm going to cover. So like God of War or Gotham Knights or Elden Ring or any video game I've covered on my channel, I sit down and I look at the algorithm and I look at videos that other channels are making. I look at the trends and I look to see how many views that videos are getting based off of that game and just what are people searching for. And when it comes to Hogwarts Legacy racks in the views. I've not seen a game get this many views on YouTube since like before Cyberpunk came out. It's like anytime somebody uploads a Hogwarts Legacy video on YouTube, it just like explodes in the algorithm because there's just so many people that are hyped for Hogwarts Legacy. Now, I have noticed there is a bit of a clickbait issue going on YouTube. I've seen a lot of YouTubers just start clickbaiting like crazy, saying, hey, new gameplay here, we just got new gameplay, and they show like a little snippet from Twitter. So the clickbait is definitely stepping up right before launch. You know, that tends to happen with most video games, but the amount of views that channels are racking in just basing their content on Hogwarts Legacy is just nuts. And like I said, I haven't seen a game this popular on YouTube since before Cyberpunk launched. And as soon as Cyberpunk launched, everything kind of went crazy because everybody was review bombing it and saying the game was bad. So if Hogwarts Legacy launches good and there's no technical issues and it's a really solid game, then I feel like this game's just going to just grow bigger and bigger, and more people are going to talk about it and tell their friends that they need to play it. And I think it's just going to grow to perform and just sell huge numbers. So I've been a Harry Potter fan basically my whole life. I grew up alongside the Harry Potter movies. They would release like every other year as I was in grade school through high school. And it was kind of like they were growing up with me. Like every time I'd go see a movie, the actors and the actresses would be a little bit older and they started off as kids, and you know, I was a kid when I saw the first Harry Potter movie, and then by the time the final one came out, I was close to the same age as all those actors. So I grew up alongside the Harry Potter movies. And then when I was a kid, my mom read me the first 5 books. She bought me all of the Harry Potter video games. I remember playing the old PS1 Harry Potter game with the PS1 Hagrid. I had a Harry Potter game for my Game Boy that I played the absolute crap out of. And I think I played the Chamber of Secrets and I played the Order of the Phoenix. And I think that's kind of when I started to stop playing the Harry Potter video games because they all kind of felt repetitive and lazy, and they felt like they weren't putting much effort into the Harry Potter games after that. So with Hogwarts Legacy, it's just a huge hit of nostalgia. Seeing all the gameplay and the exploration and the crafting and just the castle itself and just all the different things you can do in Hogwarts Legacy has me so hyped. Like, I haven't played a good Harry Potter game in probably 10 to 15 years, and I'm 29, I'm going to be 30 this year, and you know, it just feels like I get to be a kid again when I get to play Hogwarts Legacy, and I feel like that's how a lot of other people feel too. I feel like no matter what happens with this game and the controversies, like, people are going to buy this game and people are going to enjoy it. Like, I feel based off of what I've seen that the developers actually really care about this game, and you can tell that they're huge Harry Potter fans, and I feel like it's in good hands. I feel like they're going to make a pretty solid experience. But that is going to do it for this quick video. I just wanted to give you guys my thoughts on Hogwarts Legacy. I'm going to be covering a lot of Hogwarts Legacy going forward. So February and half of March is going to be all Hogwarts Legacy. Then I'm going to be covering Star Wars Jedi Survivor. So the beginning of 2023 is going to be jam-packed with tons of videos. So if you guys are new here, hit that subscribe button, hit the bell for notifications. That way you guys don't miss out on anything Hogwarts Legacy. If you guys want to follow me on Twitch, I stream there at SwanyPlaysGames Live, and that is going to do it for me, everyone, and I will talk to you all in the next video.